So if ever you are removing and replacing your 100 series lift gate lock actuator, I'm gonna show you first on what is at risk when you start removing the trimming panels inside, because I ended up breaking this the first time that I took it off. So from what I'm seeing, this is the orientation for this tab right here is like this, and there is a slot inside where it kind of slides and lock into. So the lock, I think, would be this middle piece right here. So if you are removing your trimming, if it is installed this way, right, it is better to try and push it out from the gap first before forcing it. That way you don't end up breaking it. It is about an inch away from the end. So if you can put something in there like a small plastic piece of, trim remover, try to push that here on the gap and then like push it in to unlock it, and then you should be able to slide it out. I'm not sure, okay, because I ended up breaking mine. So right now I am thinking about putting an epoxy first and see if it will stay. So I took out the other side, and I am correct when I say that its orientation is like this, because I remember taking the whole thing out before to replace the brake light on top. I just forgot how I took it the first time, and as you can see, I broke it. And yeah, this is not something you can fix. You have to probably buy a whole trim, and I'm not sure how much it costs if you ended up replacing the whole thing. So I took out the locking clips from the trim and I put epoxy. Not sure if that's gonna hold. Today I'm changing the lift gate lock actuator for my 04 100 series Land Cruiser. This is the new lock actuator that I saw online. It looks the same from A Premium. First you have to remove this tooth cover. The best way to remove this is putting the blade on the inner side of that cover and then just kind of lift it. Then the two screws for the handle. Leave this in the lock position. Once you got it removed to its side like that, you have to lift this and slide it out. See, once the cover is removed, we have to take this panel out because the actuator motor is on this side. So to remove this cover, you have to kind of take this other panel out first. But you have to be very careful because I ended up breaking mine. So once you have both sides removed, then you can take this off. There's several clips that is holding it. So what I did was to kind of hold it from here. Once there's a gap, just pull it down. So this is my third time removing this The first time was to check what is wrong with the motor, because it's making a loud noise whenever you unlock it. So I ended up finding the motor, which is this one. It cracked open on the top cover, which I'll show you guys later. So now to remove this one, I believe it's size 10 socket that you would need. You have to remove this bolt, that one, and then this one, and then the electrical connector is here. I only removed the 2 bolts, one here and one in the middle. Loosen this probably halfway, just enough for me to get to this screw, and then this other 2, because that's the one that holds the motor from this metal bracket. If you want, you can take this out, but make sure all the connections inside on the back, make sure that you remember how everything is connected. So now the 3 screws are removed. This one can be just, the motor can be just lifted. See how that white piece right here, right, that one is connected to this metal slot where it slides. So just remember that connection. When you put it back, make sure it goes to this part right here, that one. So now with the 3 screws removed, just slide it out like that, and then disconnect it from the connector. I'm right-handed, so I have to switch hands, and I'm gonna show you. You should click. You should hear a click. See, once pushing it and it clicks, that's your cue that it is unlocked, and you should be able to slide it out, of course with your 2 hands. Old motor, new motor. So the new motor comes with the metal brackets. So I will be removing the new motor from the bracket, and we'll test it out before I even cut the zip ties. There's 3 zip ties. I already cut one, but I'm gonna do that later just to make sure that this new motor works. And I forgot to show that the new motor comes with a new connecting rod and this piece right here. I'm not sure what this is for, but it's included on the side, so I'm gonna take that out. The new motor comes with 3 regular screws. I'm going to use the old one that has like a washer. I'm gonna reuse this. So to install the motor, you have to do everything in reverse now. First, connect the connector to the motor, and then slide this in. Make sure that the wires are inside the lift gate. From there, you make sure that the plastic piece, that white plastic piece, goes through this part of the bracket, and then you put the screws. So with the white piece of the motor connected to this linkage of the bracket, you can hold it with your finger, the white piece, plastic piece, and line up the holes from on the bottom of the motor so that you can secure it to the bracket. Again, there's 3, 1, 2, and the other one is right here, right there, that one. So the 3 screws are installed. The motor is secured. When you are installing the screws, since this is a plastic motor casing only, try to install it up to that point that it's snug, because you don't want to strip out the that plastic portion, and then you're not going to be able to secure it properly. Then you install the 3 bolts. Everything is secured, connection is good to go. Now we can test it. Got my keys. Close it, lock, good, unlock, it's good to go. So before we put the trim and everything back together, I'll show you the plastic fasteners that's on this trim. So now this one kind of damaged it, so I'm gonna take that out. And then the other one, I broke it, so I ended up buying this fastener clip set, 50 pieces. I think it's for $12, so I can replace it. I think it's the same. Also, the other part of the trim that got broken, and here's the other side as well. So this is the old motor, and I will take out the zip tie so I can show you where I mean, you can pretty much tell that it broke off around the casing on top, and it's making a loud noise when that happened. So I ended up putting it back, putting in epoxy. It worked, but I'm afraid that it's not gonna hold that long, so I ended up changing it with, you know, the new motor that I got from A1. Is it A Premium? Yeah, it's A Premium. I was able to put epoxy on the 2 damaged clips for the other trim. I just forgot to put I forgot to take a video. So it's installed, secured. I just got to put the panel here and secure it with the 2 screws and the handle. So to put this back, pass it through the inside door handle and slide it through. Kind of pull this up a little bit until it slides into place. There you go. And for the handle, see how there's a curve on this part? Make sure it goes to the side where the door latch handle is. Secure the screws, and then put the 2 cover panels back. All right, it's done. Installed on both sides. This one's secured. The cover, the handle. Check it out. Lock, unlock, and it works. Again, lock, unlock. It's not making a loud sound anymore. There she is. I'm on the A Premium website, and once you put your car information there and you type in lock actuator and search for the parts, they're gonna give you 3 parts: front passenger, including the driver, I would guess; rear passenger, meaning the left and right rear doors; and this is the part that I ordered. I verified with them through the chat, and then this is the one I ordered for $116.99. That's the part number, APDLA 1932. Again, this is for the lift gate, and this is the OEM part number from one of the Toyota website, with a price of $395, and it's on sale for $311, which is I mean, this part is also available on eBay for I believe it's $170. So it's really up to you on what you wanted to use for the liftgate actuator, in case you know, you have to change it. So hopefully this video helps out anyone with the 100 series Land Cruiser.